The moon. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. The hour drew nigh, and the moon was rent in twain, and if they behold a portent, they turn away and say, prolonged illusion. They denied and followed their own lust, yet everything will come to a decision, and surely there hath come unto them news whereof the purport should deter effective wisdom, but warnings avail not, so withdraw from them. On the day when the summoner summoneth unto a painful thing, with downcast eyes, they come forth from the graves, as they were locusts spread abroad, hastening toward the summoner. The disbelievers say, this is a hard day. The folk of Noah denied before them. Yea, they denied our slave, and said, a madman, and he was repulsed. So he cried unto his Lord, saying, I am vanquished, so give help. Okay, let's change the verb so, he cried unto his Lord. Oh, well, anyways, we can say, Ani manglubun fantasir. Then opened we the gates with pouring water, and caused the earth to gush forth springs, so that the waters met for a predestined purpose, and we carried him upon a thing of planks and nails, that ran in our sight as a reward for him who was rejected. And verily we left it as a token, that is there any that remembereth? It's not this ark thing that people in the Judeo-Christian tradition have interpreted as. That's indication, just like elsewhere, it's indication that there's difference. We're stripping it down to a believable story. Then see how was my punishment after my warnings, and in truth we have made the Qur'an easy to remember, but is there any that remembereth? Odd rejecteth warnings, then how was my punishment after my warnings? Lo, we let loose on them a raging wind, on a day of constant calamity, sweeping men away as though they were uprooted trunks of palm trees. Then see how was my punishment after my warnings, and in truth we have made the Qur'an easy to remember, but is there any that remembereth? Thamud rejecteth warnings, for they said, is it a mournful man alone among us that we are to follow? Then indeed we should fall into error and madness. Hath the remembrance been given unto him alone among us? Nay, but he's a rash liar. Tomorrow they will know who is the rash liar. Lo, we are sending the she-camel as a test for them, so watch them and have patience, so inform them that the water is to be shared between them. Every drinking will be witnessed. But they called their comrade, and he took and hamstrung her. Then see how was my punishment after my warnings. Lo, we have sent upon them one shout, and they became as the dry twigs, the builder of a cattle fold. And in truth we have made the Qur'an easy to remember, but is there any that remembereth? وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. The folk of Lot rejected warnings. Lo, we sent a storm of stones upon them, save the family of Lot, whom we rescued in the last watch of the night. As grace from us, thus we reward him who giveth thanks, and he indeed has warned them of our blow, but they did doubt the warnings. They even asked him of his guests for an ill purpose. Then we blinded their eyes. Taste now my punishment after my warnings, and in truth the punishment decreed befell them early in the morning. Now taste my punishment after my warnings, and in truth we have made the Qur'an easy to remember, but is there any that remembereth? وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. And warnings came in truth unto the house of Pharaoh, who denied our revelations, every one. Therefore we grasp them with the grasp of the mighty, the powerful. Are your disbelievers better than those? Or have ye some immunity in the scriptures? Or say they, we are host victorious? The host will all be routed and will be turned, and will turn and flee. Nay, but the hour is their appointed tryst, and the hour will be more wretched and more bitter. Lo, the guilty are in error and in madness. on the day when they are dragged into fire upon their faces. Feel the touch of hell. Lo, we have created everything by measure, and our commandment is but one, as the twinkling of an eye. And verily we have destroyed your fellows, but is there any that remembereth? And everything they did is in the scriptures, and every small and great thing is recorded. Lo, the righteous will dwell among gardens and rivers, firmly established in the favor of a mighty king.